Good morning, everyone. Happy St. Patty's Day. What is this day all about? It is about a principle in life that is critical, and without this principle, you will not succeed at anything, and it's all about luck. Yes, it's luck. You gotta have luck in order to succeed at life, in order to succeed at anything you do. Business especially. And what is luck? Luck is laboring under correct knowledge. Without correct knowledge, you can labor and you can labor and you can labor, but without the correct knowledge, you'll realize very shortly or either eventually, sometimes it takes years to realize that you were not laboring under correct knowledge. And I could go into whether it's business relationships, personal relationships, whatever it is, you gotta have luck. Labor under the correct knowledge. This industry that I'm in, the real estate industry, is a great example. From 1908, it stayed the same for many, many years. And we had the knowledge and people were laboring, they built an industry, and it stayed the same all the way up until 1973, and a real estate revolution happened. And what was that real estate revolution? It was a man that's saying, hey, I have different knowledge than you guys have been practicing since 1908, when you founded this thing, this industry called a realtor in the Realtors Association. And I have better knowledge. I'm gonna labor under a different knowledge, and I'm going to revolutionize this industry, and he did. In 1973, a gentleman named David Linenger came along, and he turned this industry upside down and created a whole new knowledge model, because he started a concept where instead of the broker being king and the agent being subject, not in a negative way, in a good way, that where the king did everything and the subjects just followed. He reversed that model, and that model caused him to go from 0 to 90,000 agents where he capped, because it took only 10 years before another gentleman came along in 1983 thereabouts, named Gary Keller, who turned the industry upside down again and created a second real estate revolution. And that revolution took Gary all the way from one agent all the way up to 180,000 agents where they've pretty much capped. Both fantastic, wonderful companies. That model will stay around. Those two models will stay around. But then it took a long time before another model came along. A lot of models, but not one that created a real estate revolution. And in 2009, a man named Glenn Sanford came along, and he said, wait a minute, I've got a different set of knowledge. I'm gonna labor under correct knowledge, what I think, because I think there's a time for another real estate revolution based on technology, based on the agents being totally in control of their business, letting the agents build a company and not a franchise system, not executives. Let the agents build this international company, and they will be rewarded. All the money flowing up to the top of these big companies. And you look at Sundance, and you look at the CFO that just came in, a $1.1 million compensation package. All that money comes from the individual agent. So Glenn Sanford said, don't need it. Don't need the franchise system. Don't need all this bricks and mortar from a corporate standpoint. And so he now has revolutionized this industry, and many are following. You've got to know the industry. Focus on two things, the industry and yourself. Focus, where is the industry going? What part are you going to play? How does your business model, what model do you need to fit your business model into? But don't put blinders on. And it's not one size fits all. You know, RE/MAX, everyone said, oh my gosh, RE/MAX is going to take over the industry. No, they took 90,000 of the agents, and they've been a phenomenal company. Look at the number of transactions that company does across the United States. You've got to study the industry. You've got to study these revolutions. And it's not, and then you got Gary Keller. He captured 180,000 agents. I mean, someone said it's a cult, but in a good way. It's the dedicated, loyal people, because of Gary laboring under correct knowledge. There was time for a new model. And Glenn Sanford, myself, after 20 years of my own brokerage and 22 other years in the business, I see this model as the RE/MAX model in 1973, the Keller Williams model, by the way, Gary tried to recruit me in 1990. I made a mistake. I should have listed him. A one-on-one meeting with Gary, and I turned it down. Had no idea who he was until we first met. Long story there. But anyway, good luck, everyone. Please make luck a priority in your life. Labor under correct knowledge. If you need any guidance and direction, and it's not one size fits all, believe me, it isn't. I would love to look at your business plan, give you some guidance, and whatever that decision may be, you and I can make money together, doing real estate auctions and commercial properties. I want to teach you how to enhance your business, grow your business, but only if you commit to living by luck. If you're not interested in luck, then call somebody else. Anyway, happy St. Patty's Day, happy Sunday. I will see you at the top.